Have you ever tried to start a new habit, like going to the gym or eating healthier, only to fall back into your old ways after just a few weeks? You're not alone. It feels frustrating, like you're stuck in a loop. But what if I told you it's not about a lack of willpower? It's about your brain's wiring. The good news is you can change that wiring. Today, we're going to dive into the neuroscience of habit change, and I'll give you a practical 30-day plan to rewire your brain and make those positive changes stick for good. So, let's talk about what's happening inside your head. Every time you perform an action, a specific pathway of neurons fires in your brain. When you repeat that action over and over, that pathway gets stronger and more efficient. Think of it like walking through a grassy field. The first time it's tough, but the more you walk the same path, the more a clear trail forms. That's a habit loop. Your brain loves these loops because they save energy. It automates behaviors so you don't have to consciously think about every single thing you do. This is great for brushing your teeth, but not so great when the habit is scrolling on your phone for an hour instead of working. The key here is a principle called neuroplasticity. It's the brain's amazing ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections. This means you're not stuck with your old habits. You can literally build new pathways and let the old ones fade away. To do this, we need to understand the three parts of any habit: the cue, the routine, and the reward. This is called the habit loop, a concept popularized by Charles Duhigg in The Power of Habit. The cue is the trigger that tells your brain to go into automatic mode. It could be a time of day, a location, an emotion, or even the person you're with. The routine is the behavior itself, the habit you want to change, and the reward is what your brain gets out of it, which reinforces the loop. For example, the cue might be feeling stressed. The routine is eating a cookie. The reward is the sugar rush and a momentary feeling of comfort. To change the habit, you don't fight the cue or ignore the reward. You change the routine. So let's get into our 30-day plan. This isn't about a complete life overhaul overnight. It's about small, consistent steps. For the first 10 days, our focus is on awareness and a micro-habit. First, pick just one habit you want to change. Don't try to change everything at once. That's a recipe for burnout. For these 10 days, become a detective of your own behavior. Every time you do the old habit, pull out a notebook or a notes app and write down the cue. What just happened? Where are you? What time is it? How are you feeling? You're not judging yourself. You're just collecting data. This step is crucial because you can't change a habit if you don't know what triggers it. Simultaneously, you'll introduce a micro-habit. This is a ridiculously small version of your new desired habit. So small you can't say no. If you want to exercise for an hour every day, your micro-habit is to do one push-up, just one. If you want to meditate for 20 minutes, your micro-habit is to sit and take one deep breath. The goal here isn't to get results. It's to build the neural pathway for showing up. You're creating a new, very small trail in that grassy field. By making it so easy, you remove all resistance and start building consistency. Now we move into days 11 through 20. This phase is all about substitution and reinforcement. You've identified your cues. Now you need to design a new routine. When the cue happens, instead of doing the old habit, you'll perform a new, better one that gives you a similar reward. If your cue is boredom and your routine is mindlessly snacking, what's the reward you're really seeking? A distraction? A break? Maybe your new routine could be to stretch for 2 minutes, listen to one song, or read a page of a book. The new routine needs to be simple and accessible. While you're substituting the routine, you also need to consciously reward yourself. Your brain needs to know that this new action is good. After you do your new routine, celebrate. This doesn't have to be a big deal. You can do a little fist pump and say yes, or simply acknowledge, I did it. This creates a positive feedback loop that tells your brain, hey, this new thing is rewarding. Let's do it again. During this phase, you will also gradually increase your micro-habit. Instead of one push-up, maybe you do 2, or you do push-ups for 30 seconds. Instead of one deep breath, you meditate for 1 minute. The key is slow, gradual progression. Don't jump from one push-up to 50. The progress should feel almost effortless. Finally, we have days 21 through 30. This is the consolidation phase. By now, the new pathway is starting to feel more natural. Your job now is to be consistent and prepare for setbacks. Life will happen. You'll have a stressful day and fall back into an old habit. This is not failure, it's a data point. When it happens, don't beat yourself up. Just ask, what was the cue? Why did my new routine fail? Maybe the new routine wasn't rewarding enough, or the stress was too high. Then adjust your plan. Maybe you need a stronger emergency routine for highly stressful moments. During this final stretch, it's also a great time to track your progress. Use a calendar and put an X on every day you successfully complete your new routine. Seeing that chain of X's is incredibly motivating. It's visual proof that you are changing. Jerry Seinfeld famously used this method to maintain his writing habit. He called it "Don't break the chain." This visual cue reinforces the new identity you're building, the identity of someone who exercises or reads or meditates. You're not just doing the habit, you're becoming the person who does the habit. So to recap, days 1 to 10 are about awareness and starting a micro habit. Identify your triggers and just show up. Days 11 to 20 are for substitution and reinforcement. Swap the old routine for a new one, celebrate your wins, and slowly increase the difficulty. And days 21-30 are for consolidation. Stay consistent, track your progress, and learn from any setbacks without judgment. Remember, building a new habit is a marathon, not a sprint. This 30-day process isn't a magic trick that fixes you forever. It's a training program for your brain. It teaches you the skills of self-awareness, planning, and resilience. Some studies say it takes 66 days or even longer for a habit to become truly automatic. So think of this first month as laying the crucial foundation. You are literally reshaping your brain, one small action at a time. Be patient and compassionate with yourself. You're learning a new skill, and the person you'll become on the other side is worth every single effort. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more content on building a better life. New science-backed mind hacks every weekday at 13 UTC. Thanks for watching Mind Hack Daily. See you tomorrow.